Teachers, today's tutorial is going to show you how to create a quiz on your Canvas course. So you're inside your Canvas course, and on the far left-hand side is the quizzes option. If you click on quizzes, right now you have no quizzes that you have created. In the upper right-hand corner, you've got two options. You can manage question banks where you can build your questions inside there, but for now we're just going to go into add quiz. You've got two different kinds of quizzes. I'm going to show you classic quizzes today, but we also have a playlist that shows you everything that you might need to know about new quizzes. So you can always go to our YouTube channel and look at the new quizzes features. I'm just going to click on classic quizzes and hit submit. So it looks a lot like what our discussion board and our front page looked like. We can just put a check-in quiz just to see how they're doing. You put your directions here. Scroll down, you can make this a graded quiz, and you could just make it a practice quiz. Graded quiz means that it counts as points. Each question that you create, you can make count as points. A practice quiz means that it's not going to be graded. You could also make an ungraded survey as well. The handout that we have along with this video goes over what all four different types of quizzes are. I'm just going to go over the different types of question types that you can do. You can shuffle answers so that their answers aren't going to be the same as someone else's if they are in the classroom with you. You can allow multiple attempts, and you can keep the highest, the latest, or the average, and you can allow up to 2 attempts if you would like. You can even let them see their quiz responses. If they are, if they're wrong, they can study that. You can do it only after each attempt or after their last attempt. It's totally up to you. When we are in school, don't click show one question at a time. It tends to slow the internet down. And you can require an access code so that they don't get into the test early. So you could just make it a color, and then you give it a due date. So that's sort of the basic setup of a Canvas quiz. If we go to the second tab, we have questions. We have the add new question button. Up here in the left-hand corner, this is not seen by the students. So I always recommend putting the standard or objective that the question is going to be over here. You can put however many points it is over here. And then this is where you'll start filling out the question. You've got multiple different types of questions. You've got multiple choice and true and false. So you could put your question here, and then here are your answers down here. Let's say that C was the actual answer. You just click on the green arrow, and it makes that answer the correct answer. You do not have to number these questions. They are already in order of how you put them as you're creating them. And when you're finished, make sure you hit update question. If you don't hit update question, it does not save your quiz questions. You can allow 3 possible answers. So if I don't want a last answer, I can just hit delete, and it will only give them 3 choices. You've got question types like true and false. So as you can see, it gives you a true and false. You can do fill in the blank. Fill in the blank is very, very particular. If they don't put a capital where you put a capital or a space where you put a space, it can really mess up their score, because it will say that it is incorrect. But if you did want to do a fill in the blank question, you can type in and create your fill in the blank question here. I would most likely do multiple answers or multiple drop downs. So you could put, for example, roses are red, violets are blue. Color 1's answer is red. And then I drop down and I put color 2's answer is blue. So this is the correct answer, but I want to have some questions that might throw them off, some answers that might throw them off. So I might put blue here or pink, and then in color 2, I can say violets are black. And we would click update question, and then that would be finished for that question. Other types, you can do matching. I will say that with the matching, you need to make sure that the points up here are how you want the whole entire question to be asked. So if you have 10 matching, make sure you put it out of 10 points or however much each of those are, because it divides what they've gotten wrong from the points that are available. Numerical and formula questions, those are a little bit more for secondary, but if you have questions about those, you can reach out to the success team. An essay question, if you want them to answer a question for you, Canvas will not grade this for you because it doesn't know what the answer is necessarily. You can do a file upload question, which is just, hey, maybe they created a Google Documents or something along those lines. They could upload that into the test. And text no question is if you have a diagram you want them to look at for the following 3 questions, or a story that they're going to read for the next 5 questions. It's sort of the way that the state tests go. You could also do that right here. When you are finished and you have filled out all your details and you're ready for your students to take the test, you can click Save and Publish. If you want to come back at a later time and edit it some more and you're not ready for your students to see it, just click on Save. The handout that we have to go along with this goes in depth with every single type of answer and the different types of quiz types, so please make sure to check that out. If you have any questions on how to create a quiz, please don't hesitate to reach out to the success team at successteam@baschools.org. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.